You're watching Channel 4.
Unlike the Romans of the century, we can't expect the barbarians from without. The barbarians come from within. Perhaps the only barbarian art which our society admits is the graffiti. Inevitably, all our buildings are exposed to the spray gunner's efforts. And the element in the graffiti is not the human figure. It is the letter form. Maybe the barbarians are teaching us something that we don't yet understand.
Last time, at £22.5 million, at £22,500,000 for the last time.
Maybe the way out of our impasse, if there is one, must be in looking for such minor crumbs of comfort.
What is this thing called bombing?
Bombing? Yo, Brim, scoop homegirl on what bombing is. Yeah, you want me to get stripped on the word bombing?
Turn the word bombing to a beautiful sound. See my name, Brim, rock all around the town. All the cars on the train be looking so bright. Blasted full of color in the middle of the night. I be chilling in the Bronx, that's my domain. Living in a city full of hate, full of pain. Living in a city where you got to pay. Surviving a night to live another day.
Bombing, bombing,
Keep on.
bombing, bombing.
Cause it is no match. So give me that. 24/7, 365. Bombing is the thing that keeps me alive. Bombing, bombing. Wake up, grab my vein, take a look at the time. Whip out my tools and grab my outline. Get a little bit of stimo, a little bit of sex. Hook up my style and make it complex. Meet the few, meet the crowd, the TAT crowd. We be rocking the lines and I say it out loud. Rocking the style, that's on top of the pile. TAT outlaws or in your file.
Bombing, bombing,
Keep on.
bombing, bombing. I mean, hip-hop is a tough time over there the same way it does here. But it's the outlaw music, it's the renegade kids, you know. But one of the best things we can get out of this is the sense of communication between the kids here and the kids over there. I mean, that's really the basis for the whole show. That's the idea, to bring this to the Zulu Nation message from, you know, from here to over there.
I think that's a good idea, man, that you should go to England and France and spread Zulu, man. I think Zulu should be a positive thing all over the world.
Well, our people from the Zulu Nation, meaning our DJs, our rappers and stuff, you know, we for different causes, we would go over there and shock the house. Hip-hop sold it up.
How does the grass when you work?
Well, we can set it up so you do some painting. And the kids will come and they ask you about style and technique, and they want to know how to do it.
Got the right man right there, Brother Brim. We'll go there and grab it up.
Right. You have to do graffiti workshops as well.
What's this? You're going to be giving hip-hop school?
That's right. There's going to be a school for hip-hop.
Yeah,
You handle the funk.
Like Bam said, rock shock it, you know?
Let them know the Bronx is coming. Tell the government. Brim is coming to rock their graffiti world. Go on, Brim.
Now, for many people, graffiti is just another sign of how scruffy the modern world has become. But across the Atlantic Ocean, some graffiti has now been elevated to the status of an art form. And with us, Brim Fuentes, the graffiti king of the New York subway. Have I pronounced your name correctly, sir?
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing graffiti?
Since 1979.
How old were you then when you started?
15.
Did you just begin with the aerosol spray can because there was nothing else to do in the South Bronx?
Well, yeah, I began painting on the trains as a sign of, like, expressing myself and doing something useful instead of just, you know, standing on the streets, you know, getting into fights and stuff, you know, producing something. You know, I used to like to see the trains ride with my name across it, and it made you feel like you were somebody, you know, living in a place like the South Bronx.
I mean, we can have a look, actually, at one of Brim's completed graffiti. There it is. I'd have no difficulty in looking at that and pondering over it and wondering just what it is. It looks as if you're spelling out a word in the middle. Can you tell me?
It says freedom.
Freedom, I beg your pardon. I didn't see the D
there.
Freedom
of art.
It's the first time anybody's ever done anything like this. So you're not just talking about the first time we've done anything like this. It's the first time it's ever been done.
Yeah, but you see, there are very few places that actually are catering for teenagers like the shop's doing. So, I mean, it isn't just, you know, graffiti. We are actually trying to bring another dimension to this whole sort of hip-hop culture.
What's the difference between a culture and a fad? I thought that was obvious. Fuentes, N for nuts. Yeah, bye-bye. Hello, Brim. Hi, how are you?
Jane Alfred's officer.
Yeah, I'm very frazzled. I've got massive things for you. Look,
Listen, I must say, we got through immigration, no problem whatsoever. The whole lot got through. Bam, Lisa Lee, I can see, no problems whatsoever.
Well, look, the calls I've taken this morning, Standard, The Mirror, Sunday Times. Who else? Oh, God, yeah, now there's all the radio people that are coming along to actually interview both Brim and the kids that are there. You won't mind giving interviews and things?
No. It's good, because it seems a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people are talking in the point of ignorance, you know, calling me a vandal or whatever they're calling me. They don't understand what I'm doing. They don't even understand what it's about. They ain't never seen graffiti.
But it isn't just the graffiti work. What we'll be doing is, in that previous week, we're doing scratch mix workshops.
Do you want to go?
Then Lisa Lee is going to do rapology classes.
Does anybody want to try? Women of the world, no matter the race. Women of the world, no matter the race. To stand in the place, because these own the case. To stand in the place, because these own the case. Who else wants to try? Okay, when I say something, you're going to repeat what I say, okay?
Go off, man, go off.
Throw your hands in the air and listen to me.
Throw your hands in the air and listen to me.
You listen to the voice of MC Lisa Lee.
Listen to the voice of Charlie C.
We've done this as though it was classical music. You know when they have master classes and the cello and all that sort of thing? Well, we're having master classes in the whole of hip-hop culture.
Check it out, Jazzy Jones. Now, we got DJ Red Alert who plays on 98.7 Q. Ultimate. I'm going to show you how we used to start scratching. In the beginning, we used to go, and that was it. You know, at that time, you thought you was the greatest thing out there, you know? Then last, you start doing this thing about, we start thinking, that man gonna mess his records up. What's going on?
Hello, Jane, you speaking.
Jane, hi. My name's Robert Keller. I'm a producer with American Television ABC News.
Uh-huh.
And I understand from reading some of our more colorful papers that you've invited some hooligans and thugs from our fair New York City over here for a festival. Is that right?
Well, yes. I take issue with you over hooligans and thugs, but...
But I'd very much like to talk to Brim and film some of the workshops.
Right. Well, I'm sure that would be okay. Just as a matter of interest, what kind of angle are you going to take on this? Is it going to be positive or negative?
Purely salacious and degrading, I can assure you.
Right.
But basically, it's a curious phenomenon for the Americans to see that kind of culture exported to the English.
Right.
And we will probably do it, take a very funny angle.
Right.
It'd be humorous.
You hope.
Later. Well, the story is basically this New York graffiti artist he's come to England and he's
There aren't many things we Americans can teach the Europeans about art. But this 19-year-old school dropout, ex-drug user and ex-criminal from the Bronx, has been holding seminars in London and Paris.
You know, you mess around with cats to get a different...
Graffiti art is the latest rage over here, and Brim Fuentes, who's better known among his millions of fans as Brim, is the Pied Piper of spray paint.
I help these kids. I tell them, hey, don't take no drugs. Hey, don't steal. Don't scribble on the walls. If you're gonna do something, ask permission. You know that kind of influence. I'm not telling these kids because I could easily tell these kids, hey, destroy the city, and they would do it.
And a lot of people are afraid that armed with the drive for self-expression, Brim's disciples will fan out and deface one of the world's most beautiful cities.
What counts is people's opinion. If people start saying stuff that didn't take no effort, you felt like painting, so you went out there and painted, didn't even have nothing planned, and they're gonna say, hey, it's not art, man, it's just kids fooling around together.
I'm talking about when you're planning out on paper, before you go to the wall, how far do you go?
You do only the outline, you sketch it, you know, and you keep on sketching it till you can do it in your sleep.
So you do the colours on the spot though,
the colours aren't, you know, it's like motion painting, you know, boom, boom, you know, whatever you feel that day.
Different. Yeah, it's different. You do anything to it.
You gotta practice, man, so you got shit down, you know.
Staying in England.
I don't know, maybe about another week and a half, 2 weeks. That's all right. So we'll have time to fix it, man, because I do want to do this wall, man. This wall could be so devastatingly fresh.
Yeah.
And don't stop till you can't paint no more, you know?
One thing that you might be interested in, Bob, actually, is we've had a call from British Rail for Brim to do a wall.
New York graffiti style, is it?
Yes.
That'd be terrific.
Yes.
Yo, I got the fresh design in my man.
That's brilliant. You're all on the sunshine.
I'm gonna rock it, man. They're gonna be so fresh.
Well, I think we need, probably, we need the whole wall. Because when he's ready at the top, his head is going to come up there halfway to it. You know, it's like phonetic.
So let's do a couple.
Yeah, okay.
You think it's nice?
It ain't finished, you got a lot to go.
God help it when it's finished.
Why you say that for? Why you act like that for?
I don't understand it.
So just because you don't understand something, you put it down right away?
Yeah, I'd rather put something else on the wall than just that.
But if you don't understand it,
so
just...
you can understand.
See, that's the whole thing about this whole movement, is to try to understand other people's life and other people. If I didn't understand you and understand the way you were, I wouldn't put you down. You know, I'll try to understand it, and if I don't understand it, then I wouldn't say
Well,
nothing.
in the country. Look at every day there's somebody's killed. I mean, every time you put the television...
But this ain't killing somebody.
Somebody's got killed. I mean, it isn't Britain anymore.
I don't know about that.
It isn't England anymore.
I don't understand.
But it isn't easy exporting America's hip-hop culture to those who aren't hip.
And then we have to copy America? Lady in hell.
Holy hell.
It isn't England anymore. It isn't Britain anymore.
A young American with a foreign policy crisis, trying to make his mark on European culture without defacing it. Mike Lee, ABC News, London.
I've just had a call from Ruskin College, Oxford.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Barbara?
Yeah. They want him to do a class, to lecture to their fine arts students. Oh my God, Oxford is a really old university town. I mean, it's centuries older than Yale or Harvard or any of that lot. I mean, it really is, yeah. And it's all dreaming spires.
really understand what graffiti really is unless you live around abandoned buildings and cars that are burnt and stripped. Once it gets into art galleries and respectable places, it kind of loses its value and its fight. And graffiti on the trains, that's our museum, you know, that's our art gallery. If like a train that I do comes into the station, they'll be like examining this shit. You know, like, if I was to go to like an art school and show them graffiti, and I walk in there with my portfolio, you know, full of pictures of trains, and they'll tell me to get out because I was, you know, like, you know, criminal and shit, like a wanted criminal.
Well, there are different spaces for different students. And those are plastic artists, like life cards, if you can. Yeah. And then this is the construction, a bit of modern art.
People in this country don't know how lucky they are, boy.
Yeah.
They don't know how lucky they are. Got a lot of help out here. You just highlight the piece, you know, when you're about to finish. This is just like a quick run through to show you the process. Then if you like, I want to draw some stars, go like that. That's you highlight the piece, like, you know, it look much different and better if you did the piece, you know, with colors and a full wall and stuff, you know. But that's you keep on.
You don't normally get a pause.
Huh?
Are there any rules?
There's rules. Like if I do a painting and you write over it, that's cause to get your ass kicked right there on the spot. Right? We just try to outdo each other. It's like the whole, heavy competition, you know. And when you think about it, just, you know, trying to be positive, man, trying to create the whole final thing of graffiti is doing something positive. Because I could easily just go out there and smoke angel dust and be crazy, and right now be in the 125th Street on a station half dead, you know, not knowing like some of my friends are, but haven't found an outlet to funnel their feelings and shit, and they just walking around the Bronx doing nothing and having no aim in life. You know, their only aim in life is to go out there, get a brand new pair of sneakers, nice fat laces and straight leg pants, iron nice, you know what I'm saying? It might sound silly, but this is the way they feel, and this is the way they can show off to the world that they got, you know, that they got something. You know what I'm saying? When really in reality they don't, you know what I'm saying? But they could show to the world that they do have something, man. So, you know, like this graffiti and this whole hip hop thing goes way, way beyond the final, you know, piece. It's the whole struggle and trying to help, you know, kids get out of the ghetto and go on the right road, you know? That's about it. Get ready to get out of here.
Michael Winner, does that name ring any bells with you? He's a film director. He's doing a film called Death Wish 3, and he's recreating it on a lot in Pinewood or something like that, and wants you to add a touch of authenticity by giving it a bit of graffiti.
That Death Wish 3, it always be making look like the Puerto Ricans and the blacks in New York look like an animal. I bet you they just want me just to write my name all over the place and make it look bad. They're not gonna want to see, you know, good graffiti. All them movies is like Charles Bronson comes and boom, 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 kill all the hoods, the black Puerto Rican hoods. Never nobody kills them in the movie. But I see.
Gentlemen, the streets are full of degenerates, killing each other indiscriminately. Arrest them.
See the first two death wishes? Well, the third, he goes to Brownsville in East New York and kind of befriends some elderly people in an apartment block of all races who are terrorized by street gangs, and eventually the whole neighborhood rises up against the street gangs led by Charlie Bronson, and there's a kind of goodies versus baddies, almost World War III. Well, what they've got in this area are very dilapidated old apartment houses, mainly Victorian 1900-ish apartment houses. We're going to dirty all that down so it looks very grubby. And they're still inhabited. They were once middle class, in fact, largely Jewish area originally, and now it's largely Hispanic and black area. I actually saw a train in New York the other day with no graffiti.
No.
Huh?
I'm over here.
That's because you're over here, absolutely. You better get back for him. The trains are getting away. I don't know why I didn't shave, really. I suppose I did. Gentlemen, this will be a wonderful movie. I want every wall to be looked at. Don't look at the actors on this movie, look at the walls. Forget the script, forget the story. Look at the walls, and if you see them signed, look harder. Is that right for him? It'll be sensational.
Oh, that's fantastic. Front page of The Guardian. That's the quality paper.
But the bad news.
What?
Vandal.
I suppose we should have expected it, actually.
But
So
look,
what is good if they don't like it?
well,
We're doing
yeah,
it for them.
but I
We're doing
mean,
it for the kids. Stealing,
Yeah.
stealing guns.
He makes
He changed it
you sound
around,
like
yeah.
a gangster.
oh, you're kidding. Hang on, wait, I don't think. Jean, they're queuing already.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
How many?
They've
not-
tried to suppress it. And where's the answer? The queue is now forming down Euston Road. They haven't been able to suppress it.
Okay, we're gonna take it from the top, second half. That's Red Alert, IQC, Jazzy Joyce, Lisa Lee, and Bam Bottom, please. Where is Red Alert? Where is Red Alert? Keep some quiet. We're gonna run straight through to the bottom. There's some people that aren't here, but we're not gonna stop, okay? Let's go. A show that's never been seen by anybody.
What's going on here? London, are you ready? Okay, are you ready? I can't hear you. Are you ready? Listen to me. Wow, this is Africa Master and family. Now families, Africa Master and family. We got the beat and the back that's so funky. The beat and the music will take your soul, and the high power rap will put you in control. And a family is a new generation. Funk is the word for a new sensation. We're gonna make it dance before the record is through. But if you don't groove, then funk you. We will funk you. We will funk you. Just feel the groove. We will funk you. The #1 graffiti artist, y'all. We will funk you. Well, I'm IQC, you know I am the boss, and I can rap my beautiful black ass off. I mean what I say what I mean. Rap like you know my mic like it ain't no thing. We will funk you. Everybody sing. We will funk you. The record's got the hip hop. Do y'all want more? Use some more. We will funk you. We will funk you. Do you like scratching? Do you like scratching? Do you like scratching? Clap your hands! So we gonna start this party. That's where it's at. That's where my baby's at. That's where my baby's at. Oh, you got the funk, we got the soul. You got the funk, we got the soul. Oh, hip-hop music will never get old. Hip-hop music will never get old. Say, kick off the jams. Kick out the jams. Electro dance. Electro dance. Say, rock, rattle and roll. Say, rock, rattle and roll. But I was just going by. Hello?
Huey?
Who's this?
Yo, Brim, man.
What you doing, Joy?
I'm chilling, man. So what's up, man? What you been doing?
I got Bow here, man. He doing an outline for a piece he's gonna do on my wall and shit. Yo, here you go right here.
Hello? Yo, what's up, man?
Just rocking stuff over here, bro. Yeah, man. Doing a show. A lot of people, man. Yeah, they want me to go all over the country, man. Meet people and everything. That's cool. Word. But it's kind of, I don't want to go by myself, man. So, you know, I could bring somebody.
Yeah, yo, I got this person in mind, man.
Who's that?
Me.
You swear. Nah, you want to come down? That's why I called.
I'm down. I'm out there.
All right, get swift. I'm gonna send the tickets. I'm gonna make all the reservations tomorrow.
All right.
All right, so yo, you just cool out, man. All right, later.
Yo, what's the name of that place we're going to? Wolverhampton. We're gonna go meet this guy, some breakers, and see what's up with hip-hop over here.
Chill, remember this piece. Train comes in 9 o'clock, man. What time is the train? 9 o'clock.
Got any graffiti? Graffiti's everywhere now, homeboy, everywhere. Welcome to Wolverhampton. What this town got to offer me, homeboy?
Look, man, it's alright, man. Hey, cool that there, man. Got 2 pieces, the first pieces we've done that, man.
Check out the pieces, check out the piece.
This one's my first
Uh-oh, we coming to the masterpiece. Watch it, I got this one right here. Look at this character, the big head. look at his head. His whole body is bigger than, look, his laces are dripping.
What's the new record, man?
Yo, man, Rambada came out the fresh. Yo, Rambada got this fresh new record out, homeboy. Yeah. Street record. You got the new Africa Bambaataa record and family?
Yeah, man, this is gonna be it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shit.
Word. Can you play it?
Listen to me. This is Africa Bambaataa and family. Listen to me. This is Africa Bambaataa and family. Now, bandits, we will fuck you. We will fuck you. Another sick, another sing it.
Cricket, man.
That's where it's at. Shacking down the shack. That's where it's at. That's where my baby's at. That's where my baby's at. We got the soul. Hip hop music will never get old. Hip hop music will never get old. Hip hop will never stop.
We're in a small area, and it's all unemployment around this area. There ain't nothing else for anybody around here. That's why everybody comes together.
Yeah, I don't work. You don't work.
Thing, man.
You want to work, though, right?
Yeah, man. But it's not really making any sense. Most people going to work and doing these working schemes, £25, because it's cheap labor. At the end of the 12 months, you're expecting to get a permanent job. When you go out there, the factories are closing down.
You got to put a fight, man, you know? People can't push you around like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And the only way to do that is through education.
Because if you know, that's where the power is, man.
Education's gone as well. Education. Brainwashing.
They don't teach you what you really want to know. Like me, I'd like to want to, if I was at school, I want to know in Africa, Jamaica, not about England, kings and queens, because it doesn't really concern me. It's like you, where you come from, you want to learn at your roots. Same thing with Goldie, wants to know his roots.
That's why we started hip hop. Because, you know, I can't relate to no ballet. I ain't no ballet, and I don't listen to no classical music.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear no Elton John. I want to hear, you know, Grandmaster Flash or Africa Bambaataa. So they could have the newspapers, they could have the television program, but I could have the trains and I could have the walls. And I'm gonna keep it along, and I'm gonna make sure that before I die, you know, people can know what happened in the South Bronx, what happened here, you know, and what happened in Britain, Birmingham, Bristol, London.
Yeah, just about spraying like just pretty colours all over the place. Spraying something what people can, you know, refer to, man. You can speak. If you can't speak it like this, you might as well speak it on the walls, man, or speak something like that.
If you can't say it, spray it.
Yeah, gotta play, man.
I feel good about today, man. We're gonna get swift. Hopefully, man, all this stay together, man, because this is making history, bro.
Definitely.
This is serious, serious shit. This is making history, bro. Yeah, we're in the middle piece. We're in the middle piece. I got the middle.
I think it's very interesting that a lot of the stuff, the lettering is the key to it.
Right.
Because I know some art historians think that the letterform is going to be the big motif in painting this century, and it's going to replace the human figure as the central motif in painting.
And here's like a whole new art form almost. Just stop here a minute. Just want to introduce ourselves. I'm Dave and this is Steve.
How you doing, Brim?
Did the mule around the corner. Good to have you in Birmingham.
Thank you.
This has been funded, this thing, by the county council in the Midlands. Is there any chance you could fund something like this in America from a local council or a city council?
In America, you rarely get this kind of stuff, you know? Like, the muralists are the ones that get all the stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? Because in America, I'm like seen as the biggest vandal, you know?
Hi. I'm Dave Patton. Steve Field. We did the mule around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
You
3D.
3D.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Well, I've been doing it for years, you know, about 2.5 years, yeah. It was nothing to do with the hip-hop culture as it was then, you know. It was just like getting into it, messing about, and then it got a bit more serious.
Right.
And then everyone sort of grew up together, you know, everyone started in different towns and everyone got to know each other, and then...
We have a look at the working drawing for this one.
Yeah. It's justice drawn as a enforcing character.
So your stuff normally has a political centrepiece?
It depends. I mean, I've done pieces like The Day the Lord Died, which is like just a fantasy. It's not sort of an anarchist statement or anything. But it's in a way saying that graffiti's taking it, you know, and the law can't do anything about it when we're out there at night doing it. That's what it's saying.
Art freedom. I've made my art bigger, so the F is kind of encapsulated in the art.
Your working drawings are always this finished, are they?
Yeah, I always finish
Colour studies and...
Yeah, I always do colour study and an outline. I've got an outline book, but I've already got the outline up here, so I know what I'm doing there.
And you just scale it up by eye?
Yeah.
You've got nerves of steel, mate.
It's unusual to have 4 different groups working on a thing at the same time. It's never happened to you before.
We normally don't work like this, because then they be biting. That's, you know, they copy your style, they see the way you do it, you know what I'm saying, and they try to imitate it. They go. Yeah.
You ever have any arguments working?
Yeah. Sometimes we battle, same thing like here, you know, and then at the end they just let the people judge, you know, whose piece they like the best.
Well, look at this piece here, right?
Yeah.
It's more like an artist spray, you know, with a spray gun, compared to this piece here.
Yeah.
Like this is more down to earth.
More spray. Just
it's pure writing. Like Brim, he's used his outline of bubbles and edging like clouds. And his friend next door to him, he's used a lot of cloud. He's used characters.
Yeah.
Instead of actually using a letter. And same on the Bristol piece as well.
Yeah, Goldie. Coming out swift, the colors are kicking, man. Yo, D. Justice for all. Say it loud and spray it proud. Cool, it's fresh.
Yo, D, this is Heath Town, man. This is where I show my work. My own little art gallery, man.
You live in this neighborhood, right?
57 now, something like that, man.
57 in this neighborhood.
Just when we first started covering this place, you know, just like, it was seeming like a reverse thing, you know, like always against it. But now it's like the graph's got, it's just like taking over, man. You take it away, you take the graph away now. It's just like people look at this blank wall, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like people who come in from Birmingham and stuff, they need to look at this stuff and everything.
Yeah,
and Sheffield or whatever.
They'll come for it to look, man. But like they don't, you know what I mean? A lot of people, when they come up here, they think, God, how could this be here, man?
But this is where it's most important, isn't it? Because this is where you're doing it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, man.
You know, these estates, they try and throw people away on these estates, don't they?
I'm telling you, man, it's just like...
So they can do business as usual, isn't it?
Concrete jungle, man. Eventually, people will realize that you can't look at blank walls forever, man. Yo, Brim, I'll take it to my old yard, man. This is where my first real graph sat, on the walls in my room. But I want you to see it, man, you know, like how it all began. This is where I used to live, man.
There's no electricity here?
No, man. This is my room, man. This was home, man. It's where we used to meet, man. It's where we used to talk about graffiti, man. People used to, anyone seen Goldie's bedroom, and he's done some wild stuff up there, man. No, I never wanted to leave this, man, because they took it away from me now. It's always going to be there. I'll always come back and I'll say it was always here. This is where it is, man. This is where it was, man.
You took pictures?
Yeah, I took pictures and shit, man. I got pictures of it.
It'll live forever.
Hello, Bronx on Africa Bambata and family.
It's the B-boys, man. The Zulu Kings.
I wonder if Bambata knows how much he influenced people.
Influenced me. The Zulu Kings, man. B-boys.
Statue of Liberty.
Alright, they got a face, man. She got a face of steel, man. But that's the only thing I could find to refer to America, man. It's in New York, anyway.
She doesn't mean nothing to me, man.
But she's standing up for justice.
That ain't me, bro. That ain't real, bro. That shit is for everybody else, you know. Because my father always told me, you're trying to beat the system, Junior. You're trying to beat the system. You ain't gonna beat the system. And sometimes I think about it.
I'm surrounded, man. You're just surrounded.
But I think about that, and then I think about, is it all really a dream? You know, because I already got a kid, man. Because I can't buy no food with no pictures of trains, man.
It's just life, just tears
I didn't try to get my kid out of the ghetto, though, bro. I don't know. I don't want my kid to go through what I went through, man. I'll tell you that much. But I just hope, man, that 20 years from now, you know.
You got a graffiti? That's all one piece, man. It's just one piece in the jigsaw to all the other things, man.
I just hope I'm doing the right thing, man.
You're putting your mark down like this is going to be a legend, man. I mean, you know what is coming over here, spread the word over here, man. I mean, we've got to start making our own kind of movement, man. It's joining with a fight kind of thing, because it's not a fight for fun and games, it's a fight for life and what you want to do, man.
Yo, B, where's this place at, bro?
Yo, D said we see some people, man.
Yo, man, this is like a train yard, B. Word. Yo, if we don't find this party, man, I'm gonna go home, man.
I don't know, where's that, man? Yo, what's that over there?
Yo, man.
Where'd they go?
I hear some music, man. Gotta be down here.
Let's find them guys, man, see what's up.
Yo, man, about time we found this. This is it, right? Hell yeah.
Yo, D, where you been, man?
What's up, man? Yo, let's go to this party, man. Let's go to this party, man. Over here.
So right now, the work microphone should get out. My man 3D's gonna take the mic. All right.
The MCs and who ain't related are running down a rhyme, you can't aggravate it. You're underestimated, all the fronts are operated. Cause you get to demonstrating all your fronts are irritated. I'm underrated, that's the way I'm motivated. No need to dilute, you just make up the trade. I'm so appetizing, no need for appetizing. The fronts I operate are simply enterprising.
The heart, elevate,
and there,
but will
impersonate from the fighters.
The I
with all
the skate,
all the lyrics
that they duplicate.
I'm taking my time,
I concentrate,
the way I will eliminate, and I'm making a plan.
I formulate,
to terminate, exterminate, the bodies will deteriorate.
To find out when we demonstrate,
your mind only appreciates it.
In you go. You're under arrest. I arrested you. Take her in and take her back to the knee. Go on.
See that place over there, Brim? Yeah. That used to be a supermarket. Look at it now.
Barbecue.
All over there, devastated. Got burnt down. The whole place, man.
Who burnt them, though? Who burnt, you know, what happened? It was like a race riot? What kind of riot?
Nah. It's everyone thinks it's just blacks against the Indians, right? It's not that at all. If it was black people that own them shops, they still get robbed, right? And they still get burnt down. It doesn't matter who owns them, right?
So it was just people getting deprived for not having anything for a while, man?
Yeah,
you know?
that... Put it this way, Brim, right? I personally didn't go out there kicking doors off shops and all that madness, right? But I can understand, same time I can understand the people who did.
Getting tired of being suppressed and having nothing, man.
That's it, you see.
Working all week and coming home with nothing.
The madness about it is when the camera crews and all of them come down here, right? They go straight to the police. You'll never find out the truth that way. Yeah, people to talk to is these guys, us guys. Hey guys, start the beat, man. Come on, give us the beat, man. Stronger, man. Okay. Okay, Bill, this is for you, right? And call it right in the answer, right in the answer, right in the answer, no. Right in the answer, right in the answer, right in the answer, no. Come get it, right in the answer, right in the answer, right in the answer, no. How do I know I saw it on the TV show? A little after that, I heard it on the radio. News reporters said they're riding down the Soho. So I jumped out of my bed, put on my trousers and shoes. Not 1 second did I lose. I went out to the riot, they were stepping on my toe. Now guess what they were carrying? A brand new video, they name it right in the answer, right in the answer, right in the answer, no. Right in the answer, right in the answer, right in the answer, no. Right in the answer, right in the answer, right in the answer, no. How do I know I heard it on the radio? A piece of Amber butter, sat down to have a chat. They talked about this, but wouldn't talk about that. Anyway, the most exciting issues when the cops said to Bam, please, Bam, you have to help me. All the African Zulus are coming after me. It said, Zulus? What do you mean Zulus? You Zulus wearing shoes? Zulus, what do you mean Zulus? You ever seen Zulus wearing shoes? Right in the answer, right in the answer, right in the answer, no. Right in the answer, right in the answer, right in the answer, no.
As you can see, the whole place is in shutters.
And how do you explain that?
Unemployment, everything.
Well, unemployment doesn't mean...
If you look at the activities of the police themselves inside a community, you can see the problem.
It became obvious that Mr. Hurd's walkabout would have to end very quickly if he was to get out on the first.
No. Right in the answer, right in the answer, right in the answer, no. How do I know I saw it on the TV show? I tried to settle him down, but they would not listen. I tried to cool him down, but they would not listen. I said, man, I want to go down. I missed that thing. So come, my brother, help me carry the thing. It's not because he's an Indian or because he's black. It's just a simple reason and the simple fact that we got no money, we got no money. It's because we got no money, we got no money. It's because we got no money, we got no money. It's because we got no money, we got no money. That's why we write in the answer, write in the answer, write in the answer, no. Write in the answer, write in the answer, write in the answer, no. So listen, everybody, just listen to me. The reason why they write is they got no money. You have to understand and see it from their side. All the cops ever do is kick them on the backside. I mean, that's just it, man, you know? It started at the top, right? They knew all the shops were down here, see? But by the time they got to them shops, it cost them moving.
What's this? That was being built or got knocked down?
They were building something there and the shop right there.
What are they doing now? Why they have it all blocked off?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. Why is the road blocked off?
I don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions?
I don't.
Why is there so much police here? Are you community cops? Excuse me. Are you a community cop? But are you a community cop though? Are you with the community policing? Then why don't you communicate? Can't be a community cop if you don't communicate. A year ago, I could stand up and have a conversation with a cop all day. Now suddenly this happens, you don't want to talk to us.
You want to talk about dancing?
No, I don't want to talk about dancing. I'm just asking you. I'm not here to hassle you, right? You're not here to hassle me.
You see everybody dancing? What's wrong with dancing? Isn't dancing better than fighting?
No, why can't you start
Dancing?
dancing?
What makes you think we're just dancers?
They think people don't got no more minds than that.
You think we can't do anything else but dance? It's quite obvious that we can. I mean, when you're talking about it to people down there, they say, oh, yeah, we know, because it's happening to them, it's all new. You try to talk to someone from far, right? They probably won't even believe you. It's so devastating to them, they probably won't even believe you. So they end up not believing you.
I believe you, man, because I come from the same worse than, you know, what's there. You might not believe it, but where we come from is worse. This is normal South Bronx. This is normal South Bronx, all right? There ain't no good places, and you can't beat the system, because we're not part of the system.
You just came back from England. What parts you just came back from?
I went all over, man. All over. I was chilling with the rides for and everything.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. It was having rides up in Birmingham and South London and Brixton again.
Hell yeah. And it makes you wonder the way it is over here in America. You know, we think we got it bad, you know, and they think they got it bad. But it's everywhere it's like that. It's the same thing, man. It's the same.
Definitely going to be an uprising for social change. Everybody in the world wants to work. We need a working class, something that deals with economics that will bring about change for the people. You know, you got to do something before a riot happens or somebody gets killed or somebody has to be sent to the hospital. So we got to organize and stuff and, you know, let them know that we are rebuilding and getting ourselves together and we're not going for the type of system that they're giving us.
I don't believe we're in there.
You said it to me.
Word, bro. We're just gonna get out there and just... That is massive. Them two buildings, man. You think they fell on you, man. You know what I mean? Just the ant in the city, man. It's absolutely massive, man. Look at it. Look at it, man. I bet that's Brooklyn over there. I bet, yeah. Just don't forget, this is the end of Manhattan Island, isn't it? So it goes round, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what we'll do, we'll find Brim and Boyle. And we'll try and check out Bam as well. I was saying where Bam is at and whatever's happening. And take it from here, that's where we are now. We follow the red line. Thing, right? Yeah, I think it's 1, 2, 3.
Then she said it's changed somewhere around here, maybe?
Hold on, follow it up there. Where's the Bronx? This is the Bronx.
Bronx is up there.
Uptown number 1. That's it. Yo, man, finally made it, man. Oh, yo. Yo, Brim's gotta be around here somewhere, man. Look at the tags, man. Just follow the tags.
This is good. Yo, man.
There's a fly boy.
The files and muscles, man. This built up a...
Yo!
Big man.
Shit. You going wide, man. Yo, young Brim. It's cool, man.
How you got over here, bro?
Huh?
How you got over here? It's up there, about
playing, man. Just, yo, hey, we've been doing a lot, man, since you're done, man. I bought the train up here, you know, from South Ferry. There's not much graph on there, though, on the one we was on. It's just tags, all of the tags.
Our generation is getting too old to just be doing this, man.
I don't know, I haven't been bombing, man. We ain't quit, but we just chilling, man. There's a lot of things to do. We gotta work and all that.
You got the kids to look after now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bio went bombing. He got arrested. They caught a pin burglary on him.
Tell me about it. I went out there doing trains and wound up getting caught for something else that I didn't even do.
Do it and you do it and you do it and you just, you know, you get arrested, you get a record.
For being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Keep on, you know, so many things you gotta battle, man. You know, I can't do it for much longer, man, if I don't get nobody to...
Yeah, the young guys to come up, man. You like these little guys, you know what I'm saying?
No other youngsters will get, you know, no reinforcements are coming, man. There ain't no reinforcements. How long can we take it, man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you in England. we in New York. They just do stuff in the handbook.
Yeah? It's good. You got a piece over there?
Anyway, man, I want to break out, man.
Wake up, grab my face, take a look at the time. Whip out my tools and grab my outline. Get a little bit of stimo, a little bit of sex. Hook up my style and make it complex. We the few, we the cloud, the DAT crowd. We be rocking the lines and I say it out loud. Rocking the style, that's the top of the pile. DAT outline, all in your prime. Bombin, 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 bombin.
Yeah,
you wanna go stay with Sister Bam, man?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's good.
That's cool. Check him out, man. Yo, what's up?
How you doing, bro?
Yeah. Man, you spend out there more than doing yourself, man.
I was just organizing, getting ready to get political. We're getting ready to start a big graffiti mural around this whole community center. Different things, we're gonna have different things of political people on the wall, party people on the wall, messages. So it's gonna, be a whole big center wall of
So what's like the political kind of stuff, so what's going down now, what I'm saying? The
political, we're trying to link up with groups that are saying something. We're gonna hook up with the Nation of Islam, the NAACP, the Amnesty International, so, getting ready to do our thing. That's it.
So what about pressure from the police, you know what I mean? Because, we had Andsworth last year, you know what I'm saying? And, over there now, it's like there's a conscious block, man. Nobody don't want to say nothing. To get noticed now, we've got to get on the mass, you know what I'm saying? Because you all split up. You got London there, you got Nottingham there, you got Birmingham there, you know what I'm saying? It's all split up.
Well, the youth gonna have to organize in each city, each town, or whatever county, whatever they call it, and they're gonna have to take a stand.
We live in the same world there, you know what I'm saying? I know there's a big, there ain't no time gap, years. We're the same nuclear threat, the same kind of shit, you know what I'm saying?
We're all one nation. If anybody think there's something different, something wrong with them.
Wolverhampton, like Handsworth, is one of the most volatile areas in the West Midlands. The dead man collapsed in a scuffle with two policemen inside this shop. Eyewitnesses claim he collapsed because he was being held in an arm lock by a police officer. As soon as the circumstances of Clinton McKervin's death became clear.
Oh no, I'm telling you, we pushed it too far this time, boy.
He'd apparently been trying to buy clothes with a stolen credit card.
They ain't no excuse to kill the guy, man. They ain't no excuse to throw him.
Police restraint now, remember? Police restraint. Don't forget about it. The rumours on the street were, and they were put out maliciously, he died through being beaten to death, stabbed to death, had his neck broken.
I can't believe this, What is that right, man?
It was almost certain he died of cardiac arrest. Probably enhanced by drugs. Bearing in mind,
drugs, man. What sort of drugs was this, man?
Talking about a teenager. He could have really excused himself for his death, though, Jess.
I can't believe that. That's just like...
It seemed, and I'm convinced, I plead my own case, of course. I have to aim off because I'm obviously prejudiced in this. I'm convinced it was the right decision. It is a pity, in a sense, that the post-mortem contradicted it.
Oh, blues, man. It's gonna cause some eruptions. For me now, as far as Heath Town's concerned, it's got no boundaries, man, because there's always something happening, man. There's people who get killed and you lose friends and having to hustle just to make a living, man. Like, for most kids, there's no way out, man. It's got like a sentence that's never going to finish. I could have chipped out a long time ago, man, because the system's so twisted up, man. The system doesn't understand anything anymore, man. With all that confusion, really, the only way I could find a way out was just to try and use my art as a statement, man. Just put my foot down. As far as I can see, like, doing the commissions for the school and getting involved with the community, it's kind of given me a little bit of space to breathe. It's kind of corny graph and but it's fun, man. That's the word I want, man. It's just fun. And, like, young kids will look at that. Instead of looking at grey brick, man, they'll just see colour, man, and they'll look at it and they think, this is nice, man. And it's like, it kind of puts something in the back of their head. I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't have nothing to look at, man. I mean, I was looking at people in care and I was looking at care assistants who was looking after me, man. It's like, all those feelings I wanted to portray have just been like, I've had no sweat, man. It's like I've been able to go outside of my head, man. And as far as I live my time in Heath Town, I was just going to paint, man. There's nothing else for me to do. I mean, it's a front line, an urban no-go. It's just put that pressure on me to go out there and say, well, I'm just got to get out here and do this thing, man, because nobody else ain't going to listen to what I'm going to say.